Hello. I see one person joined the live so far. Just dropping your quick hi to just let me know you guys are hearing me properly and we can get started. Hi. I guess that's Oli, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Hi, welcome to the live. Quick hi to everyone joining. Hi Denise. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I just want to let you guys know a heads up. I'm probably not going to be as high energy as I normally am because I'm not feeling so well. I'm having a headache and I'm technically being a woman, so if that's TMI, but that's why I'm pretty much low energy right now. But basically, I want the viewers to take control of this live. I do have a little word game to do for now, but I want the viewers to take control of the live and give like a direction in discussion. I did ask a question on my Instagram and the community section of YouTube just to see if anybody had like a general topic that they wanted to talk about. It could have been anything. I only got one response from Denise. So I'll answer that after I just like give a little bit of time for people to come in. And then after, if nobody really has much that they want to talk about, any like shared opinions, unpopular opinions, then sorry, my throat is a bit dry. Let me get my water bottle. And then we can go into playing the word game. I'm hoping that it works properly. I mean, last week went fine. I'm still trying to figure out the software. Okay, so if we're gonna start, I just want you guys to let me know what exactly is on your mind right now. What exactly you want to talk about. It can be like literally anything, just like a random hi mommy. It's just like a random discussion. It literally can just be anything off the top of your head. Nothing really like specific, but just to have like some sort of conversation. I also want to tell you guys that I may be this may be my last COVID talk live. I'll explain that a little bit further, but yeah, it may be my last COVID talk live, and then I'll continue with a live series every month. Okay, so I'm giving you guys the floor. Not a lot of people has joined just yet, but for those who are here, I'm gonna answer the quick question that I got asked before on my community tab. Again, I asked a question on Instagram and the community tab on YouTube, and basically asking if you have any topics for this discussion live, and I really want to have like a conversation with you guys in the direction of how you want us to move forward. I want to get like a feel of idea of what we could actually do and discuss in the future lives that I'm going to be having. I'm sorry, my throat is a croak. Oh my god. So let me just answer that one question. How are you adjusting as you are slowly opening back up? And a lot of places are opening or have like adjusted times of opening, and quite frankly, it's not really affected me, or I don't feel any type of way about it, because I'm not the type of person that goes out a lot. If I do go out, it's mostly going to work or going to school or going to the grocery store. I barely go out. Like, the friends who I have here probably don't think I'm real friends because I don't go anywhere with them. And it's not specifically any like, I'm just like a homebody. I'd rather be at home. It being a lockdown and everything, I really didn't. It didn't faze me, is what I'm trying to say. It didn't really faze me. And I guess this is just like normal to me. Like, I only really go out in the week going to school and work, and then on the weekend I'll probably do like a volunteer shift on Saturdays, and I have the Sunday to myself, and I stay home and I do homework. I know I'm a nerd. I don't I barely go anywhere, so that's why I'm so excited when I actually go to places. I was trying to change, because was it last year or when I just moved to North York in Toronto, I actually tried to do a series called X Tour, which is Explore Toronto, and I went to the distillery district for the first time. But I created that series to encourage me to actually go outside and see more of Toronto. I can't believe I've been here 7 years, I think, and I don't go nowhere. Like, so that's why I started that series. I don't cancel. I do still plan on doing it. I just don't go anywhere, and I really need to change that, in the sense that I need to explore, see places, see things, so I do plan on picking that back up when things change. But in regarding to everything opening back, I don't have no sense of fear, if you get what I'm saying. I kind of like accepted COVID being a part of reality now, and that is just gonna be a part of the new normal, and we just be on our spick and span toes to be careful in regarding to hygiene, to ensure that we don't contract the disease, or even the virus, or even pass it on to other people. But I don't have no sense of fear. At the start, it was like a frantic atmosphere, but in any other news, it just is what it is to me. It don't bother me. So anyways, you guys who are online right now, I just want to give you guys a floor. You can ask me anything. You can ask my opinion on anything. It can be a general topic, whether it be about, I don't know, dating, or going to school, or going back to school as a mature student, stuff like that. Like, anything you guys want to ask me, shoot. So I answered that one question, and I don't know why they don't talk to me. Asking questions all the while on IG and on the community sections, and they don't talk to me. You guys are so silent. Do anybody have a home remedy for extreme migraines? I'm really itching to turn the lights off, because I feel like it's affecting my migraine, and I don't feel like taking a pill just yet. You guys are so quiet. Denise, Mommy, Oli, if she's still here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna quickly search up a tag I can do in the meantime, because I don't want to just like rush into the game. So you guys can probably like get to know me or something. I don't know. Okay, I just like search a random thing. Okay, how is school there? Finally a question. How is school there, and how they treat you? So right now I finished my second year, technically third year. Call it third year. My third year semester. I do have a summer semester coming up, but it's starting the end of June. All my courses moved online in like the end of February, early March, which is typically, I prefer to do school online because it just works better with my schedule, but you know, you have to do what you have to do. But I like the fact that they are offering help to students, and they are not discriminate against whether you're an immigrant or an actual resident, because they do offer the coverage that they have to the entire school population, so that's very good. But they've pushed everything online, and I think in this coming, not the summer, but in the fall 2021 school year, I think they plan on keeping the classes online, or at least the bigger classes. I think my best bet is that my classes will be online for the last year, which I'm kind of really happy about. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm happy about that my last year courses are gonna be online, only because they are seminar courses, because they're fourth year courses, and seminar courses have huge amount of students, and they're still practicing social distancing. So any classes that are over a certain amount of students, they're going to keep it online and only have students who have like the small practicum classes. That's probably like a good room where students can scatter about, is what it's going to be on campus. And I think they're trying to level out how that's going to be. But in regarding to, I think that they're handling the situation pretty well. And my courses are cheaper because they're online, so at least I'm saving money in regarding to how much I'm paying for school now. So that's good. And I have no complaints. By the way, if you live in Canada, I go to York University, and I'm doing my bachelor's in psychology. So yeah, school is good. Schools, they're managing, and I think they're responding very well to the current situation. Okay, I'm just doing a quick Google search to do a get to know me tag or something. I probably won't answer all these. Just making conversation for you guys before I jump into the game. What is your full name? First name Alvina, middle name Samantha, and last name Brian, recently changed to Amelie. And fun fact is that I never used to like my first name Alvina because it was so unusual and odd. So I used to tell people to call me Samantha or Sam. So, but now that I'm older, I kind of enjoy having a unique name. What does your name mean? I think Alvina means like natural born leader or something like that. From the last time I remember checking it. Are you named after anyone? Yes, I am named after my father. His name is Alvin. So I just added a name, a at the end of the name. So yes, named after my father. His name is Alvin. I wouldn't want to change my first name now. Back then I would have, but I don't want to change my first name now. Where are you from? I'm from Jamaica. Where were you born? I believe I was born at the University of the West Indies Hospital in Jamaica. Who did you look up to growing up? I looked up to my mother, still look up to my mother. And I don't really have any other role models in my life, I don't think. Not anybody who are realistically in close quarters anyway. I'm not talking about... I actually don't even look up to any celebrities or anything like that. I admire celebrities or well-known people like, I don't know, Michelle Obama or something. But I don't look up to anybody. I'm not the type of person to be like, you know, starstruck over celebrities. A question here. Are you still living in Toronto? No, I'm not. I'm currently in Brampton. And I do plan on moving back to Toronto. And then I do plan on moving out of the city. Right now, we're dabbling with ideas of where we're going to move. But we haven't really made a solid plan to actually go where we're planning to go. So I'm not going to say I'm going there when it's not a sure thing. What are your best characteristics? I think for me, I don't give up very easily, so call it persistent. I know sometimes it can be a downer in different situations, but I'm very persistent. I'm a go-getter. Like, I work hard for what I want in my life, and I guess I'm very independent, if that's a good characteristic, and I don't like foolishness. I don't like foolishness. Ooh, favorite Caribbean dish. Okay, there's so much. There's so much. My all-time favorite food is stew peas. Like, on any day, morning, night, noon, whenever, I love stew peas. But some other favorite Caribbean dishes, ackee and saltfish. I love Fry Fish on Festival. I love oxtail. What else? Yeah, I think that's roughly it. Welcome, Gabby. Hi, Gabby. I think that's roughly it. Those are the foods that I really like. But my all-time favorite is stew peas. Love stew peas. Can't live without stew peas. Favorite. And growing up, we used to love curry chicken and rice. Which of your parents you are closest to? I'm closest to my mom. Which of your parents are you more alike? Very definitely close, much alike like my mother, like in every way. My mother is a bookworm. I'm a bookworm. My mother is very persistent. I'm also very persistent. And I love her independence. And I'm also independent. Is that Rochelle? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, Rochelle. What relative was important to you growing up and why? I think that question goes without an answer, saying that my mom was always the most important person to me in my life. What is one thing that you've never revealed to your parents? I won't say I hide anything from my parents. I'm not gonna say I tell them everything right away, but eventually down the line they find out stuff, or I tell them stuff. So I won't say there's nothing I've never revealed. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? Probably Alvin. My mother told me that if I was a boy, she would have either named me the three names of the Chickmans, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. I kid you not. If she joins the live, you can ask her again. She said if she had a boy, it would either be Alvin, Simon, or Theodore. So I don't know where the originality went for that one, but that's what she told me. What is your best physical feature? I don't know, mamole. I used to hate them growing up because people used to tease me about it, calling Molly from Austin Powers or whatever, but now I feel like they're my best features. I feel like them bring out something different. Why did you decide a bachelor's in psychology, and what branch would you further in? Okay, so currently I work for the ministry, and I work in the corrections sector, and I deal with a lot of inmate files. I was always interested in like policing and being a lawyer in regarding to putting away the bad guys, but being exposed to this stream in my current job, I realize there's a lot of things that go on in a person who is probably convicted, and it's not necessarily, I wouldn't say, okay, they do things wrong and that's why they end up in jail, but I feel like it stems deeper than just like the face value of committing a crime. And I always knew I wanted to go back to school. I always had to do a bachelor's in order to get accepted into a law school program. I just wasn't sure what I was gonna do. I was dabbling within doing psychology or criminology, but then I found somebody who worked within the branch that I worked in, and I spoke to them. I also went to like the Police Head Foundation, and I spoke to them about my idea of going into policing so I could be like a detective or something like that. And then I kind of had like a deep, revealing conversation, and they said, oh, you should try doing psychology or criminology or sociology, depending on which stream you wanted to go in. So I know I wanted to work with law, and I know I wanted to work with people, and I know I was interested in crime. So I kind of stuck with psychology only because you kind of analyze the psyche, right, which is the mind, and that's what I stuck with. And then the more courses that I did, I kind of just got more engaged, and the more subjects that opened up are the things that I didn't know about by face value, not just by watching TV like Law and Order or anything like that. I kind of found an interest that I wanted to go into this stream. I was also dabbling whether or not I wanted to focus on the neuropsychology, like the impulses of what causes people to react or act the way they act, and then also just forensic on the whole basis, like understanding the neuropsychology and understanding why some people act or behave the way that they behave. So that's what I've stuck with. Right now, I think I'm focusing mainly on forensic psychology. So after I finish my bachelor's, I'm gonna take a year off from going into my master's. I'm gonna do another small diploma or course or something to gain more perspective in regarding to the psyche law, and then I'm gonna go into my master's and do like a master's in psychology and eventually start practicing. I can practice as a psychological associate as a master's before I can jump into PhD. So that's what I'm dabbling with, and that's what I'm interested in, and that's what I'm gonna go with. So do you have a fear, phobia of anything? No, I don't have any fear, I don't have any phobias. And you might talk about bugs. I was talking to one of a subscriber here, and I posted a caterpillar on my Instagram, and she said she was scared of bugs, and I was like, I'm not scared of bugs, I just don't want them touch me unless me want touch them. If you get what I'm saying, like I don't want nothing jump on me. So I might scream if them jump on me, especially if it was like, you know, unwanted or something like that. But otherwise, I don't have any phobias. I don't fear anything, and I don't think phobia is the same as nervousness when I do anything like heights or stuff. So yeah, I would say I'm scared of roller coasters, but I still go on them, so I don't think that's a fear at all. So no fear and no phobia. Not afraid of nothing. What is your biggest accomplishment? Biggest accomplishment. I don't feel like I want to weigh them, because I feel like an accomplishment is an accomplishment whether it's big or small. The fact that I came to Canada and established myself here is an accomplishment. The fact that I finished high school is an accomplishment. The fact that I even have some sort of vigor to move forward with education is an accomplishment. So yeah, I wouldn't level them out to see which one is bigger. Like all the small one counts. Did you have to start your bachelor's from first year with your diploma? I was gonna start answering. Let me read the question. Did you have to start the bachelor's from first year, or with your diploma you went straight to second year? So I went straight into my second year. I got transfer credits from my previous diploma, because I don't know, not most of you know, but I did a paralegal diploma coming here to Canada. So when I applied to school, to return back to school, they gave me like 30 credits, and for the bachelor's program it's a 4-year program, so 120 credits. So they knock off 30, so I only really have to do 90, and that's what I'm doing right now. So that's why it's gonna take me 2.5 years to do my 4-year bachelor's degree. And the reason why it's 2 and not just 3 is because I took summer courses to make it the time speed up, look faster, because nobody wants to be in school that long. It's not like I'm too young. I'm 25, and the career that I want to go in with the length of education that I have to get, I don't really have that much time. So I'm just trying to get it done as fast as I possibly can. So the answer to that is no. I got 30 transfer credits, so I started second year. What is your biggest regret? I do not regret anything. I think everything that I had some sort of disappointment with is a lesson in life, and it taught me how to move forward, and I know how to respond in the future to things that might be similar to what would have been a regret. So no regrets. What inspires you? I get my inspiration from myself, because just as I say, I'm a self-starter, I'm also a go-getter. So anything I put my mind to, I go for it. So I'm self-inspired, I guess. What is the most important thing in your life? Me. Like, I don't know. Most important thing, I don't have a thing in my life. I have people in my life that I find important. I find myself important, my parents important, my brother important, my husband important, and that's pretty much it. Those are the important people in my life. What has required the most courage of you in your life so far? Coming to Canada alone. Yes, that's the thing that required the most courage. Coming to Canada alone, or in the sense that I wasn't technically alone because I stayed with family, but I guess like situations happen, and I technically had to fend for myself for a little bit. So technically I had to fend for myself a whole lot until I found a helping hand. So yeah, doing all of that, courage to just do all of that instead of say, me got me hard. So yeah. Do I have any pet peeves? I might sound very insensitive when I say this, and please don't judge me, but I can't take idiot. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't mean it in the harsh way possible. It's just that I like people that think before they speak, and I like people actually understand what they're trying to say before they actually say it, in the sense that don't ask me a question when I gave you the answer before you asked me the question, type of thing. A pet peeve, I don't like when people just have like simplistic conversations, in the sense where they're probably just repeating what they heard other people say and not speaking from their own intuition. or their own understanding. So that's a pet peeve to me. People who just act foolish in the sense of intellect. And do not misquote me, I'm not talking about somebody who's like mentally challenged or anything like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm just like talking about people who are legit civilized people who experience life and just take what other person's experience and repeat it as their own without even having some sort of understanding for themselves. So that's what I meant when I said don't like talk to idiots. Another pet peeve of mine, I don't like when people poke me in the forehead. I get mad. Like, I get mad. I get livid when I tell you, when somebody poke me in my forehead. I hate it. Completely hate it. What else is a pet peeve? Bad drivers. Bad drivers is a pet peeve. Yeah. Or people who try to manipulate you. That's a pet peeve, I guess. Yeah, I hate people who try to manipulate, or people will try to take me for fool. I'm not like that. People will try to take me for fool. So in a way, you like leaders and not followers. I wouldn't say. Okay, yes, in layman's terms, that is correct. I like people who have a mind for their own, and people who do things on their own intuition rather than just because they're told to do that or they overhear a conversation. So technically yes, but I feel like that's just like a very simple way to put it, leaders or followers, because in order to lead you have to be a follower at some point in your life. So I wouldn't exactly put it that way. Yeah, I hate people who manipulate. I hate people who like tell lies, and I'm not talking about the little white lies or stuff like that. I feel like when people legit lie just to manipulate. Have you watched Ozark? Yes, I have. Yes, I have watched it. It is very, very interesting. I think I haven't watched the last episode. No, lies. I started season 2. Let me not lie. I started season 2, but I didn't go deep into the episodes yet. But it's very interesting. I like it. I think I stopped watching it because I started getting annoyed the fact that I could tell what was going to happen. It just completely lost the suspense. I could guess what was going to happen, and that's why I kind of like stopped for a bit, but I still enjoy it and I still plan on continue watching it. So yes, I have started watching Ozark. Okay, no more questions yet. Favorite actor, favorite actress. I don't have a favorite, but just like like. That's all I can really say. I just like whom I like. Who's your favorite celebrity? Again, I'm not a starstruck type of person. I'm gonna skip it. All these favorite people thingy, whatever. My favorite color is anything turquoise, anything teal. That's my favorite color. Just so you know. What is your favorite cultural activity? Cultural activity. Any sort of gathering that me do a yard is my favorite. Like, even just so favorite food, I think I answered this already, but it's a Jamaican dish known as stew peas. It's my favorite. My favorite ice cream flavor is cookies and cream. I don't have a favorite music genre. Like, I just like rhythms, and once a rhythm just, that's what I like. I just like rhythms. Favorite snack? Do not judge me, but I have a few favorite snacks. One is cheese and banana chips, either with St. Mary's or Nicey's or Chippy's banana chips. and the cheese whiz or any other melted cheese and cheese spread. I love that. I know it's kind of weird, I know, but it tastes so good. If you do get the chance to try it. Cheese and banana chips. I also love Oreos, but I can't eat them in like a long period of time. Like it get kind of, I don't know if this is the right term. I know some Jamaican people just chat bad, but claiding. I don't know what the right phrase is. So yeah, and I love eating milk and cookies. Yes, got married in November of last year. Favorite way to pass time? Film and edit videos is my favorite way to pass time. That sounds something fun from high school days. Cheese and banana chips. I've been doing that for the longest time, I kid you not. I hope people understand that cookies and cream is not the same as Oreo. I think they know. As in ice cream flavor, I think they know. I would assume so, at least. Is my mic too high, guys? I feel like it is too high. Let me just turn it down a little bit so that you guys don't like faint on me. What is your all-time favorite town or city and why? I feel like every place that I've visited has something special about it. So I don't. Am I a boring person for not having that like favorite thing like that? But like everywhere I go, there's just something about every place that I've visited. What was your favorite subject in high school? Saint Hughes. I don't know, I don't know. Just do the work the people them give me. I don't know. What would it really like? I did really well in English literature, but I wouldn't say it was my favorite. And I did really well in English literature in grade 8. I never topped that score ever after grade 8. So no. A question is in: how different was education in Jamaica compared to Canada, and how was the transition for you? I feel like I can't really compare that because I only did high school in Jamaica and then I came here and did college. But I can pinpoint the difference is that Jamaican education system, I feel like, is so much better than the Canadian education system, in the sense that a lot of things that I was learning or picking up in the paralegal program that was considered like the basic courses that you needed to do before you get into the nitty-gritty of the program, I already knew from high school or even primary school, like some basic math that they were teaching. And I don't know if them just do it for revision, but people in the class were still trying to learn to understand it, and I was like, I'm way past this. Everything is easier in the sense that we normally have to get dictated or notes from teachers. These people get handouts, fam. Like they don't write, and the same paper that them get back, them write on to give back as assignment. And I don't know how them do it. I don't know how them do it. I always write all my things and print it out back. So I might have wasted time doing all of that when people can just hand in the same paper that they got from the professor. But in that sense, it's different. I feel like it's just, as a Jamaican person educated in Jamaica, things are so much easier in Canada, and I don't think it's as that hard. I feel like it's simple work. So that's why I'm not saying that it don't take time or focus or anything like that. I just feel like it's simple work. No, I could possibly have gotten better grades in my tests currently in university, but again, I'm not getting the same time as every other full-time student, so it's hard for me to get a desired grade that I personally want. But I'm not failing either, and I'm not failing like badly. Like, I'm just getting like a B minus, and I'm an overachiever and I love to get A's, so I'm legit mad about my B minus, but I'll take it because I'm not failing. If you could own an exotic animal, what would it be? If you like pets, that is exotic. I just want a puppy. God no. I just want a puppy. Could a husky be considered an exotic pet? I want a husky, or I want a Maltipoo. Like, I do currently have a hamster though, if that counts. I do have a hamster as a pet currently. Oh, I didn't answer the last part of the question. Like, how was the transition for you? It was slow, in the sense that it was hard trying to allow them to keep up with me. If you can understand what I was saying. Like, I graduated my diploma program with full honors, and it wasn't something hard to achieve. And I think the third or the sixth, one of the semesters just before I finished the last one, I had a bit of problem because I was in like a family situation, so my grades kind of dipped a bit, but they never dipped very far. And just to give you like an example, I was like, the first few semesters I was averaging between like a 3.7 to a 4.0 for the semesters in overall, but then that one semester I dropped like a 3.2 or a 3.3, one of them is that I dropped below what I normally get for the other semesters. So it wasn't nothing bad. So in regard to transition, it was very easy to me. I never found it hard to grasp anything in that program. Exactly, Denise. Like, I honestly didn't do any tests to get into college here. They just took my CXC grades, and that was it. I didn't even have to do a language test. I hear that they're asking people to do language tests when they come from an English-speaking country, like Jamaica. I know so we chat patwa, but we still speak English. So why you make we take tests? Like, that no make sense to me. But like, even then, it's I don't know. The system is just, I think it's just backward here. Like, things that you're learning in high school or learning in college, you're already learning in primary school. So that's a little strange for me. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? TV show or cartoon? Which one? Because I watched a lot of TV shows. I loved Pretty Little Liars. I love most of like Powerpuff Girls. By the way, I do plan on doing a Powerpuff Girl video soon. Just hint. Alright. May I pass that because I don't really know. What was your least favorite subject in high school? Physics. For the life of me, I could not get a grade that I wanted in physics. I don't even remember what the teacher had the name. Mr. Something. If Rochelle is still here, she was my schoolmate. But if Rochelle, I don't remember what that man named. And I'm not talking about the chemistry teacher, but the physics one, the dark skinned guy, and he kind of did bald headed. Him. I could not pass in class. Well, no, I passed, but I could not get a grade that I wanted in his class for the life of me. And even when I tried so hard and studied so hard for that test, it was just a disappointment. I wanted to be a doctor at some point before I settled for becoming a lawyer, and what turned me off was the science subjects. So, yeah. Are you scared of heights? No. Are you high maintenance? No, I'm a very simple person. Are you more inclined to build your own empire or unleash the potential of others? Both. I'm about building your own and also helping others see their own potential and building up on their potential. So both. Are you more likely to avoid conflict or engage it head on? I won't say that I am a confrontational person, but I don't engage myself in unnecessary conflict. If you believe say 2 plus 2 equal 5, then that's your business. I'm not gonna argue upon it. I know the correct answer. But if it's a serious situation where somebody in the equation is gonna get hurt, like myself, I'm going to talk about it. If there's something I see you doing that I don't like that affects me, I'm going to talk about it. But if it not have nothing to do with me per se, or it's not going to hurt somebody or put somebody down, then I'd say something. Otherwise, 2 plus 2 equal 5, none of my business. I am a dog person. That's a question. Are you a fan of any sports team? No. Are you a good cook? We can do something. Can do something. Are you an early adopter or a late adopter? I don't understand that question. I'm just scrolling real fast. What aspect of your life needs tremendous improvement? I need to improve my level of patience. I barely have any patience. And even my mom asked me to help her with her homework because she went back to school, and I literally like almost lost it. I can't be a teacher. Sorry, not a patience. If it's something like distance teaching, probably, but otherwise, no patience. Who is the best teacher you've ever had? I've had a quite good few teachers from high school. Yeah, not list them though. Who is the first person you call when something exciting happens? I think presently, and I really only call 2 people ever, and that's my husband and my best friend. Who is the first person you call when something horrible has happened? My husband, because him calm me down. Like, him will legit not make me cry. And if you guys know, I am a crier. Like, I'm sure I have a ton of videos on my channel where I'm crying. So yes, I am a crier. Can you close your eyes and raise your eyebrows? I don't know. Let's see. I can move one eyebrow. So yes. Can you do a split? Not anymore. I can't do a split since I left grade 2 or grade 1. Because grade 2 is when I stopped dancing, and then that was it. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? I don't know, and I'm not going to try. Can you whistle? Yes. Can you dance? I feel I can do a thing. I can move. I feel I can do a thing. I can move. Do you remember your dreams? Some, not all. Do you save old greeting cards and letters? Only ones that hit the most. Sentimental. Do you sing in the shower? Yes. Do you sleep till the lights on or off? Has to be off. Whoever sleeps with the light on, I don't understand you. Like, I see the light through my lids. I can't sleep with the lights on. Do you spell the color as gray with an E or gray with an A? Doesn't matter. If you say it, they're both the same. So, do you take any pills or medication daily? No. Do you prefer kissing or cuddling? I'm a cuddler. I love to cuddle. Do you prefer that people who shoot straight with you or temper with their words? Just tell me as it is. I hate when people go around the bush with me. Just talk. That annoys me. That is a pet peeve. Just talk. Like, if you have something on your mind, just talk. I hate when people go around and be like, well, I know females do this a lot when I'm saying, I'm fine, nothing is wrong with me, blah blah blah, I'm fine. I do that sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. But like, if there's really a problem and you're upset and being keyword bitchy about it, just talk your mind. We can talk to it and get it over with. Like, that's just wasting my time. So yes, I prefer people who shoot straight with me. If you have something to say, say it. I'm skipping a lot of questions, by the way. Okay, this one said, do you have any birthmarks? Yes, I do. I have a birthmark here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, these 2 dots here. Funny enough, my brother also has these 2 dots, the same place on his arm. And I have one on the side of my leg. Can't bother lift up that. Do you have any pets? Yes, a hamster. Do you carry a donor card? I don't carry a donor card, but I did fill out my Ontario license donor card and sent it in. So I'm technically a donor. If I get into a motor vehicle accident, I can give somebody a chance at life if I should pass away. So those are the questions. You guys have anything else to ask me, go ahead. I'm gonna see if I can start up the game. I don't know if it's going to work well at all, because it's really just, I don't know. Just hopefully it worked properly. Okay. So this is a Scrabble game. Again, I'm not sure if this is going to work properly, but basically it gives you a few letters. It gives you a few letters, and all you have to do is just tell me words to type, and we try to type as many words as we can in a given time. Hopefully this works properly. I'm really hoping it works properly. See now what's happening. It's not doing that thing. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. Again, you guys can go and ask questions if you want. Okay. Let's see if this works again. So I hope you guys are getting yourself ready, because this is actually a timed thing. Okay, it works. Okay, if you are ready, just tell me when you are ready and we're gonna start. If you're not ready, let me know say you're ready. I know some of you are probably watching the live and doing other things, but that's fine. That's okay. Just gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, go on. Hi, Sarah. Okay, let's just hope that this works. Okay, let's do this. Okay, this is an ad. I do apologize. This is just what happens. Okay, so I think they give you letters and then you just have to type them. Let's skip that. Okay. So that's a O. So you guys try to shoot out as much words as you probably can. I see on. I see boon. It don't send. Wow. Okay, this is moving very slow. Stop. Stop it. Hi Gabby, no, I did not do SATs. I think it's just typing stuff. Delete. Why my delete button is a B? Okay, you know what? I'm pausing this. Hold on. I don't know why this is happening. I said stop. My delete button is a D. Is a B, I mean. Okay, guys, let me figure this out. Because it's not working. Hold on. Hold on. You guys are going at it. Something isn't working for me because my delete button is literally a restart. Okay, I'm gonna do a test real quick. I'm trying to figure out why my delete button is the letter B. And I don't know if it's the program itself. I'm trying to see. It would have been better if I could share the screen instead of having it stream through the site, but it's just not working out in regarding to doing like a screen share. Even this thing here is moving slow. Okay. Let me see if I can actually just share the screen instead. I'm not sure if that can actually happen. Display capture, window capture. Okay, the display capture is not even working itself, so maybe we just have to figure this out again. I'll just like delete that. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. I'm so sorry, guys. As you know, softwares don't always work how it's supposed to. Okay, I get that, but do I press enter to send it, or that's the thing? Okay. Alright, open. Do I press enter? But it's not. You guys see my problem? There has to be some sort of send button. that's okay, Sarah. Thanks for joining anyways. Guys, this isn't working for me. Okay. Guys, this isn't working for me because I'm pressing enter and nothing is going through. I'm also pressing back to see if I can delete it and it's creating B's, and I'm pressing tab, it's creating T's. This is probably not a go. I do apologize for that. It's even saying that the live is skipping a few. I wonder what quick game we can play right now that I could probably figure out. Let's do a quiz. A description quiz. Okay, we're just going to play a What Am I game. It's called What Am I Guessing? Well, it's What Am I Guessing game. Oh, I think my live is moving slow. I thought I changed the scene. I did. I guess it'll just take a while. You guys stay guessing. I know there's probably like a lag. Let me actually check. Is it lagging? I can't. Printables, right? So apparently it's saying that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Open widget. You see, I can't understand this because my bit rate is a problem again, so I feel like you guys are actually not seeing the right thing at all, or I'm buffering and freezing for you guys. So I do apologize for that. I honestly hate that this is happening, but there's probably other people watching using the internet right now. Yeah.